Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by clinical stage drug developer AdAlta, ASX code 1AD. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of AdAlta, Tim Oldham. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Matt.
Okay, Tim, so AdAlta is developing a new drug platform technology known as iBody that I understand focuses on cancer and also fibrotic diseases such as idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. You recently tabled some data about the effectiveness of your AD214 drug against fibrotic diseases, and we'll get into that shortly. But firstly, what exactly is a fibrotic disease and how many people suffer from it?
Fibrosis is scarring of an internal organ, and we know that when we scar, that reduces the ability for an organ to function properly, and that ultimately leads to health impairment and ultimately death. In the case of idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, most patients die within 4 years of diagnosis. There are about 500,000 people living with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis or lung fibrosis around the world.
How's fibrosis treated now, and how are you doing it differently with your AD214 drug, in layman's terms preferably?
Standard of care today involves one of two drugs. They don't work particularly well, and they have some pretty severe side effects that actually prevent many patients tolerating them for more than about a year. Despite that, they're the best we have, and we spend about $4.3 billion a year on those two products. We're trying to address a different mode of disease action, different pathway in fibrosis in order to achieve a better outcome. Okay,
so you recently did a lab study on your AD214 drug. What were you trying to achieve with that study, and what did you learn?
What we wanted to know was that we could dose AD214 at a clinically viable frequency. So we don't want to be giving an IV infusion more than about every 2 weeks. The new data using a model fibrosis system was able to demonstrate that, yes, indeed, we can deliver an effective dose of AD214 when dosing only every 2 weeks. That's fantastic news for us, our potential patients, our phase 2 trials, and also for our potential partners.
Very quickly, how do you know it works?
We have multiple animal studies of fibrotic diseases that we've used to treat with AD214 that have demonstrated a positive response.
Tim Oldham from AdAlta, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB, 3AW and 4BC websites and click the Public Companies tab.